HUSQVARNA. HUSQVARNA is deceased and threatening to replacement John Deere. John Deere was spelled John and Deere, D-E-E-R. And then I also see the spelling John, D-E-E-R-E. And then there's HUSQVARNA. I don't actually need to know you because it's too late to tell you that I'm homeless. I'm homeless in the threatening that you know one another in the karma. That's why it's HUSQVARNA. And I don't want to tell you this karma, that I am deceased and threatening. That means there's something wrong with that. I made a video earlier today, and then I fell asleep unconscious for some time because the police did not leave the threatening that I live here. I had to die awake and asleep in the bed, died to make sure that they don't come back for that reason they were here before. And I know that as God creating the Godhead here, but I don't know that as the soul who does speak about its look and listen. So I don't have much karma here right now other than to say homeless, because I am homeless, but I don't need to be outside wandering around away from strangers. That's you wanting me to work the strangers threatening for you, and I am myself deceased. You don't actually do anything but eat deceased because you don't understand your points on going into jails and prisons. And there is no real need for me to be a very hard worker, a very good worker, a very good professional athlete, just to move the threatening along that you don't know the points that you are due in jails and prisons because you've been inside the keys. The keys go into morgue keys. If you're inside the keys, they go into morgue keys. And I've never heard anyone say, nope, I don't go inside the keys because I am homeless. The keys go into morgue keys, and I'm homeless right here. It doesn't go into a morgue key. So that's how I want to be myself. I've never heard anybody say that. I see that you want to be in the keys, and you don't have normal genitals for that. You have illegal penis genital and illegal castration of the penis genital female. So that's you being illegal. I am female, but not a castration of a penis. I'm illegal female genitals on the Godhead that has no genitals. And that's what's wrong with what you are. You want me to move around your threatening, and I am making the threatening, and I have made it, almost all of it, until it's deceased right here, and I have to sleep, that you don't know how to go to jails and prisons because you're illegally near myself. That's enough. You can go to jail and prison for that reason. And you don't know who I am is not due, it's due that you know. So you approximately know who I am when you're a sex offender. You know who I am when you take cash away from myself. When you charge me charges, you know who I am. But you make the charges anyway because you don't go to jail on that point. You're due to go directly to jail and prison, and I don't actually wait on you. I make the payments. I move on the charges. Everything you do against myself, I leave it because I can't be yourself to yourself for yourself, can I? Yeah. So what's the charges for anyway, huh? That's God deceased in the threatening. I am come.